I've been photographed in a t-shirt. Now they're taking a big line up. Among these men, that one here will be kicked out. Right? I've been photographed in a t-shirt. Now they're taking a big line up. Among these men, that one here will be kicked out. Right? I've been photographed in a t-shirt. Now they're taking a big line up. Among these men, that one here will be kicked out. Right? I've been photographed in a t-shirt. Now they're taking a big line up. Among these men, that one here will be kicked out. Right?
And in 1979, I asked Dr. Robert Buckout, who is a leading U.S. expert on eyewitness testimony and identification procedures, to evaluate the Dallas Police Lineups. He did so and concluded, by any stretch of the imagination, virtually every rule in the book was violated in the conduct of these lineups. The results of any of the lineups, conducted as poorly and under as hysterical circumstances as they were, should be regarded as utterly worthless. Now, these police lineups, the Warren report places a lot of emphasis on these 4 police lineups, but I must tell you, they were a travesty. In the first 2, Oswald, who was disheveled and bruised, was paraded before witnesses in the company of 2 police detectives and a jail clerk who were neatly attired in their civilian clothing and quite a bit older and heavier. One of them had blonde hair. They in no way had a similar appearance to Oswald, so Oswald stood out rather clearly. And during at least 3 and possibly all 4 of the lineups, Oswald was angrily and loudly protesting to the police about how unfair these lineups were. He was demanding his lawyer, telling them that they were trying to railroad him. And so it was, these were boisterous police lineups.
Oswald was placed in 4 different lineups, 3 on Friday, a 4th on Saturday. In the first 2 lineups, Oswald appeared with 2 police detectives and a jail clerk. These men were wearing clothing quite a bit nicer than Oswald, but moreover, they did not resemble Oswald in appearance. They were heavier, older. One of them had blonde hair. The police gave fictitious names and occupations. Oswald gave his real name, his real occupation, to Texas School Book Depository. This information was being widely disseminated even by the time of the first lineup. In the second and third lineups, Oswald appeared with men who were quite a bit heavier, older. Some of them had blonde hair. And in the 4th lineup, which was the most outrageous of all, Oswald appeared in the lineup with 2 teenagers and a Mexican. And in the second, third, and fourth lineups, Oswald complained bitterly to police about the manner in which the lineups were being conducted. And he berated the police, demanded legal representation, and it was very, very apparent to any witnesses that Oswald was the suspect. There are established criteria for the fair and proper conduct of police lineups. By any stretch of the imagination, every rule in the book was violated by the Dallas police in the conduct of each of the 4 lineups that weekend.